You can already see where I am, about 100 metres down the road from Great Ormond Street Hospital by this small park. You can see some of his supporters in the background here, including this reverend who's come all the way from America, and also some people with banners, also some in T-shirts. One T-shirt said, "I'm in Charlie's army. If he's still fighting, we're still fighting." So what they're hoping is that as a result of today's handing in the petition, and as a result of tomorrow going to the High Court, they're hoping that as a result Charlie's life support machine will not be turned off. You know the person who lives here quite well, do you?
Yeah, we've seen him a few times. We've always exchanged conversations with him, which he loves. We've always given him tea, coffee and hot food and stuff. But he's not in at the moment, so what do you think? We should still leave him a gift? We leave it in his tent for him, yeah?
It's fantastic for community cohesion to get young men from the Asian Muslim community going out their way at Christmas and helping people from all backgrounds who are unfortunate, who find themselves as homeless this time of the year.
Anisa, what is the latest on the investigation and those 3 people that have been identified?
Well, 8 people are actually in custody now. Police are questioning them on suspicion of attempted murder. And as you mentioned, 3 images have been released this morning by the police, and there are 3 separate people who the police want to speak to.
She says she's noticed some Asian men are particularly likely to be put off by disability.
I think that's more the way that they've been brought up. I mean, our community, everybody knows that we have a mould for the perfect bride and the perfect husband. And if you don't fit that mould, it kind of throws the family a little bit. And I don't think that disability is one of those things that when presented as like something in a bride or a potential groom that is embraced with kind of understanding or empathy.
The charity, the Asian People's Disability Alliance, based in Harlesden in northwest London, so they want to change attitudes.
During his trial, Anisa, David Harris had tried to explain his behaviour by saying he was doing research for a novel he wanted to write.
Yes, that's right. He denied that he was trying to hire hitmen to kill his partner. Indeed, he said he was researching a novel, and it was a thriller novel, and that's the reason that he was getting in touch with people. In fact, he said that he wanted the novel to be very much like his own life, interestingly. And earlier he appeared in the dock in a check shirt, and he showed little emotion as he was sentenced to 17 years. And this is a man that the court heard was absolutely besotted with a woman 40 years younger than him, a woman he met in a brothel. He was so besotted with her, in fact, that he was willing to hire hitmen to kill his partner of nearly 30 years, a woman who'd helped him with his addiction to alcohol. For Christians, Easter eggs are symbolic of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And now the Prime Minister, Theresa May, a vicar's daughter, has waded in on the row.
Anisa Kadri reports.
Fighters take their positions in the battle against so-called Islamic State for Tal Afar. The city is the Iraqi government troops' next target, 5 weeks after they declared victory against the militants in Mosul. Explosions could be seen as Iraqi forces advanced on the outskirts of Tal Afar. The US says it carried out airstrikes to support the troops. In a televised speech, the Iraqi Prime Minister said the jihadists had a choice.
I tell Daesh, you either surrender or die.
As for the victims offered this moment of comfort by superstar Ariana Grande, it's been shared with more than 100 million of her followers on Instagram. Anisa Kadri, BBC News.